Welcome to this week's edition of WTHS News. I'm Carolyn Hughes.
And I'm Molly Clark Hudson. Today is Friday, September 18th. Here are this week's top stories. Swim started back, and so far they are off to an undefeated season. The upperclassmen are learning to really step up and lead the team this year to state.
We talked to some of the swimmers to see how they think the season will play out. Let's see what they had to say.
I'm very excited to be a senior this year. It's my last year, so we're just going to give it all we got. I've been swimming for 11 years, 5 years on the Tupelo High School team because I went to TCPS my first year. Coach Smith has kept me motivated. I'm not even lying. He is an awesome coach, and he always says that he can't want it more than we want it, but he wants it a lot, and that inspires all of us to want it even more. So about every year I contemplate quitting, but I'll quit for 2 weeks or just sit out for 2 weeks, and then I miss it, so I come back. I will definitely miss the team that I've grown up with. A lot of them have already left and moved on, but I still have some there who I'm still very close with, and I'll miss them. And Coach Smith. Can't forget Coach. I will definitely miss him a lot too.
Since winning is a tradition with the boys swim team, do you feel a lot of pressure to win state this year?
There is always a little bit of pressure because no one wants to be the one to stop a losing streak, but I think that we can work hard and still win.
How does it feel being a team captain on the swim team?
It's more leadership. With the middle schoolers, you have to show them the ropes and how to do the cheers and how to swim pretty much.
How long have you been on the swim team?
I began swimming in the 5th grade, so this will be 7 years.
So winning is pretty much a tradition with the Tupelo swim team, mainly the guys. So is that a lot of pressure?
It's more pressure, especially since you're a senior this year. You want to win, finish out your senior year strong, but it all depends on how much work we put in and how fast we can swim.
You said you felt like a leader on the team. In what ways do you feel like you should be an example?
I guess it's just working hard and getting out there every day and showing the younger kids that, we've done this before, but we need to do it again. We're a new team this year, and we're young, but we can still, win like we have in the past, and we can still be as good as we were in the past.
Well, what's your favorite event?
I like the 500 freestyle. I just like it because, it takes a lot of endurance and a lot of practice, and, I like to be able to work hard and know what it takes to be fast at it. And doing the 500 shows that it's not just get out there and do one little sprint. It shows that you have to, actually take the time to practice hard and work hard to do it. Yeah.
How long have you been swimming?
5 years.
So how does it feel being a senior on the swim team?
It's bittersweet because, next year I won't be swimming anymore, and I'll miss this beautiful young lady right here.
Thank you. So I hear you are team captain. How is that?
It's a big responsibility because we really have to set an example for the younger kids and really encourage them to work hard at practice.
What are your favorite events?
Probably the 100 freestyle and the 100 backstroke because you can really sprint it all out there.
All right. Thank you very much.
Is it time to bring out those Patagonians and Uggs? Let's go to Lila and Katie and see this week's forecast.
Thanks, Caroline. I'm Lila.
And I'm Katie, and this is your 7-day forecast.
Today we have a high of 88 and a low of 65. Tomorrow and Sunday we have highs in the upper 80s and lows in the mid-60s. Saturday we have a cross-country meet, a volley fest, a softball tournament, and a swim meet. So be sure to come out and support your Golden Wave.
On Monday, we have a high of 84 and a low of 63 with a 10% chance of rain, and it'll be partly cloudy. There's also a softball game against Saltillo, so be sure to come support. On Tuesday and Thursday, there's highs in the mid-80s and lows in the lower 60s with a 20% chance of rain. On Tuesday and Thursday, there's volleyball games, and Thursday is theater's opening night for Rumors. That's your 7-day forecast.
Now let's catch up with Anna Kate.
There she is!
Now back to y'all in the studio.
Watch what I got. So delicious. It's hot, so delicious.
Hello, I'm Katie Ellis.
And I'm Anna Claire Lothrop, and this is this week's segment of Gossip Tupelo.
Around campus, we've been noticing some real fashion don'ts.
And we're here to bring light to some of our classmates' awful fashion statements.
What are those?
What are those? What are those?
What are those? What are those?
What are those?
What are those?
What are those?
What are those?
What are those?
This week's Spotlight Courtyard couple is Ashton Davis and Jet Johnson.
We brought them into the studio to ask them some get-to-know-you questions.
So, Jet, we're going to see how well you actually know Ashton.
Okay, this is how the game works. We're going to ask you a question about Ashton. You are both going to write your answers on your paper, and then at the same time, you are going to show what you wrote, and we're going to see if you got them right or not.
Okay, so the first question is, what is Ashton's favorite restaurant? Okay.
Time.
Show your answer.
Oh, yay. Good
Cute.
job. Point for them. All right, next question. What is Ashton's favorite Netflix show? Oh, ba ba ba. It's okay. You can get another one right. Okay, next question.
Okay, if she was on an island, what is the one thing she would bring?
Time.
Okay.
Swimsuit IDK. I'm gonna say that's wrong. Okay, next question. Where did you go on your first date? Time.
Sonic.
Okay. Sonic's on a date, but that's a different segment for a different day. Okay. This. All right.
Okay, what's the one thing she can't live without?
Me.
What'd you put? That was a good one. Yeah, that was a good one. All right, but no, you got that one wrong again. All right, last question. What is Ashton's biggest pet peeve? All right, time. You better write something. You better write something. You better write something.
The clock is ticking.
I don't know. Smack. Is there a G on there?
Yeah, there's a G.
Oh, yay.
What is it?
I think we had a little bit of cheating on that last question, but they got it right.
I didn't know that. I promise.
Yay. Okay, so
I think Ashton wins that one.
I'm pretty sure y'all shouldn't date because y'all didn't get enough right. But that's just me. What do you think? That's just what we think. Okay. Thank y'all so much for coming out today.
See
Y'all are
y'all
some
later.
troopers. Thanks, you guys.
Number one couple.
Mhm.
I love it. Probably
Don't
shouldn't date,
date.
though. That's all for now. Tune in next week for a different Spotlight couple and friend zoning techniques.
We love our fans.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it. The beat that I'm banging is delicious.
Our theater department is having their first play, Rumors, next Thursday, September 24th. We talked to some of the cast members about the play and their characters' roles.
Let's go hear about the rumors about this upcoming play.
It is a farce, which means it makes fun of people, like specifically the upper class and all the stuff they do. They're all idiots and grown up and really rich, and it's great. They're all terrible people, like really bad, like honestly. I play Lenny, a grown-up 6-year-old. It's interesting. I get to do a lot of things I wouldn't normally do. This guy, he's very loud and very mean. Very mean. In day-to-day, living and all that stuff, there's very few things you can really ever do. Like, I can't be loud and mean and stuff like that, even if I feel like it, and sometimes I definitely do, when, day-to-day life. But I can be a terrible person as Lenny, but also with even more, like, serious characters, I can say things that everyone kind of feels, but no one really ever says, and with, like, a more dramatic character.
I've been doing theater in Tupelo for about a year. This is my first show, but I've been doing theater for like years before this. It's about these group of very rich couples, and they have this problem that they have to fix, and it's a comedy, and it's hilarious, and I love watching it from the side when I'm not in the scenes and just laughing at how great the actors are and how funny it is. My favorite part about being in theater is you get to be someone else for a little while, and it's a bit of an escape, and it's really it's fun overall. The cast is fun. Everyone's so nice to each other.
Well, my parents, they both do theater, so I always grew up around it, and I went to a summer camp one year that was a theater camp, and that really got me into it. I play Chris Gorman. I'm married to Ken Gorman, who's played by Josh Martin, and we're the first guests to arrive in the play. My character is very OCD, and I am too, so it's really easy to channel that into my character. I'm really panicky, and I can relate that back to, I just think about times when I've been really stressed out, and so that helps too.
I play Ernie Cusack, who is an analyst for a man named Charlie Brock, who happens upon his 10th wedding anniversary. And all sorts of crazy shenanigans happen, including gunshots, the police come, everyone's lying to everyone else. It's a whole thing. I've been doing theater off and on for most of my life, but I only really started when I got to high school.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of WTHS. Check back with us next week to hear more about the happenings around THS. I'm Molly Clark.
And I'm Caroline Hughes.